A reading from St. Matthew's Gospel, chapter 5. Jesus said to his disciples, "You have heard that it was said, 'You shall not commit adultery.' But I say to you that everyone who looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye causes you to sin, tear it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one of your members than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one of your members than for your whole body to go into hell." It was also said, "Whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce." But I say to you that anyone who divorces his wife, except on the ground of unchastity, causes her to commit adultery, and whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery. It is not uncommon to hear, "Don't judge me," in daily conversations. It seems we have declared a moratorium on moral judgment in our times. Drawing a line between right and wrong became outdated in our society. Even those seemingly moral judgments are very often made on emotion or popular sentiments. Likes and dislikes determine good or bad. Unfortunately, our emotional reactions and popular sentiments are often manipulated by commercial interests and political schemes, mainly through media. Many Christians will not agree simply to follow this trend in the world. Instead, Christians say, "God will understand our good hearts." We hear, "God is merciful and loving. He understands our frailty and weakness. God forgives all and everything." Instead of declaring themselves a moratorium on moral judgment, many modern Christians seem to have made God declare a moratorium on moral judgment and told him to shut the gates of hell. Isn't it a brilliant way? We don't have to be responsible for moral judgment anymore because God accepts everyone and anyone. But Jesus in today's gospel seems very harsh and judgmental, and he mentions the forbidden word in modern Christianity, hell, twice in a short paragraph. It is true, he does not ask us to judge others, but he tells us to discern our hearts with a very strict standard. Before asking God to understand our good hearts, he tells us to change our hearts. Before asking God to accept our sins as our whole human existence, Jesus tells us to excise them out of our life. Many saints had visions of hell. It is not a metaphor. And as Saint Faustina tells us, many who denied hell end up there. We can fool others. We can fool ourselves even. But we cannot fool God. Let us discern our hearts. Let us judge our own hearts. And let us change our hearts according to the heart of Jesus.